Hey team, Don Strankowski with the Send Current Life Strategies here. Just want to check in, make sure everybody's doing okay. I come to you from Boulder, Colorado today. It is Wednesday, September 9th, and it is still summer here, but we've got about 5 inches of snow on the ground and it's 40 degrees. So things can change in an instant, right? So keep that in mind as you're pursuing your professional goals and your objectives and even personal goals and objectives. You know what? You can be on the longest string of bad luck, and like that, things can change. It was 100 degrees here on Saturday, 94 on Sunday, I think it was 90 yesterday, and then we got snow starting Tuesday night into today. So keep that in mind. Things can change to your benefit in an instant. Also want to share a story with you. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a video blog on this or not, but here goes. And I just found a moment of inspiration that I want to share with you. I think it's just kind of a cool story and something that I could really use at that time, and maybe you can too. But like many Boulderites, I was at Whole Foods a few days ago, and I was shopping, and I think it was in the cereal aisle, and the song came on. They play music when you're shopping and everything, and the song came on. And I remember it was a song that was really popular in the late 80s. And I was probably like 24, 25 years old, something like that. And it's kind of a pop song. I was always a rock guy. So I was like Whitesnake, Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses. But I remember I liked this song. It was kind of a catchy tune. And I have not heard this song in like 30 years. And so there I am in the breakfast aisle, and I'm staring at a box of oatmeal. And I'm thinking about this song, and I'm thinking about where I was in my life when the song was really popular, and it was. And I started thinking about what I was doing. I had just graduated from college, and I was kind of in between looking for jobs, and I was playing softball, and I was fishing, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and her name was Heather, and she was exactly what I needed at that time in my life. And there was just a lot of positivity going on. I remember I felt so good about things. And I was just transfixed on this box of oatmeal as the song is playing. And I think people are probably passing me. I was probably in the way in the aisle. And they think, what the heck is with this guy staring at a box of oatmeal? But I was running all this through in my mind. And for a brief moment, it was like this escape. And I was transported back to 1989, I think it was, and just how I felt at that time. And then the song ended, and it was like, I kind of came back to life, and I'm like, wow, that was kind of an interesting little, transformation back in time as to how I felt and what I was going through and things of that nature. And then I thought about a lot of the challenges that our country is facing right now, and that we can't lose sight of our goals, and we have to stay focused and kind of head down that path. But you know what? I got home, and that night, I was just still kind of transfixed on the song and what I went through at Whole Foods, and kind of had that achy feeling inside for nostalgia and how I felt, and things are just a little bit different in our country right now. And I couldn't remember the group, but I Googled the name of the song because I kept saying it over and over again in the refrain, and I found it. And I found the name of the song, and I read about it. It was a pop duo, and they wrote this song, and it did very, very well. But I also found out that this pop duo, before the song got popular, they wrote 2 number 1 hit songs for Whitney Houston. Everybody knows who she is and the fame that she really enjoyed in the 80s and 90s. And unfortunately, she's no longer with us, and what a talent she was. But nobody really knew who these people were and wrote the songs, right? Then I also learned that this pop duo, and they were married. It was a husband and wife. They were actually at a Whitney Houston concert a little bit after she took these songs to number 1. And the wife, the woman, sees this shooting star go across the sky. They were at the Greek in LA, which is an open air theater, and she sees this shooting star goes across the sky, and she grabs a notebook out of her jacket and writes down the shooting star and a thought or two and puts it back, and they watch the Whitney Houston concert. And I guess, thinking about that, first of all, the fact that they wrote 2 hit songs for Whitney Houston that went to #1, sometimes in life, it got me thinking, you know what? We have to play backup quarterback. We have to be in the background. We have to support others in their endeavors, support others in their goals to get to where we want to go. And sometimes that can be a real bitter pill because, frankly, personally, I'm not a backup quarterback kind of guy. I like to be the quarterback. I like to be the lead singer. That's just in my DNA. But I've also gone through periods in life where it's, okay, I'm the apprentice here. I need to learn, then I will apply. The second thing I found was really interesting is when the lady saw the shooting star go across the sky. Opportunity is around us everywhere. And I'm going to tell you in a second where that went. Opportunity is around us everywhere. It's always presenting things to us. The big question is, do we follow up on these opportunities? Inspiration is around us. Do we follow up on the inspiration? The third thing I learned is this husband and wife duo actually they wrote the song. They wrote the song based on that shooting star that went across the sky, and they thought they had a fantastic song, a #1 hit. They floated it to Whitney Houston, and evidently she took a pass. She said, hey, good song, not exactly what I'm looking for. They also floated it and presented it to Belinda Carlisle of Go-Go's fame, and later she had a good solo career. Belinda passes on it, okay? So now you write this fantastic song, or maybe you have a great idea. You try to produce a product, or you're trying to present an idea at work or something of that nature, and nobody is buying into it, okay? So now you have this great idea. What do I do with it? I'm not getting any support. All right. So this pop duo, this husband and wife team, say the heck with it. Let's just record the damn song. So they record this song that they wrote and they were inspired by and things of that nature. And the song goes to #5 on the hit charts, on the Hot 100, I think it was. And it went to #1 on the adult contemporary charts. I think that's why I recognized it. It got a lot of airplay, even though I wasn't a poppy guy at the time. And I dare not tell that to my friends at the time because I had the reputation for being the hard rock guy. I really liked it, and it's an inspirational song. And so this group does have a reputation as kind of a one-hit wonder. They never, unfortunately, reproduced the success they had writing and recording that one song. And by the way, I looked at the video too, and the video is pretty cool, and it's a very, very uplifting, happy video. But you know what? Was Jonas Salk a one-hit wonder? Was Bill Gates a one-hit wonder? Was Steve Jobs a one-hit wonder? Sometimes all it takes is one hit. That's all it takes. One great idea, one great decision by you, one major goal accomplished. And that can change everything. It can change your career. It can change your life. So it doesn't really matter that this group was a one-hit wonder. Maybe you were a one-hit wonder. Maybe all you needed was that one hit to turn your life around and get yourself on the path that you want to be on. And that's my message to you today. It is to persist. Inspiration comes from many, many different sources. It's presented to us all the time. Sometimes we do have to play backup quarterback. Sometimes we present ideas and you know what? They are not well received. And what we have to do is say, you know what? The heck with it. I'm going to blaze my own trail and I'm going to play to win and go as far as I can with everything that I've got. Okay, so that's my story for you today. And no, I am not going to tell you the name of the group or the song, because if you want to email me, if you can name the song that I'm referencing and the name of the group, Ascend Career and Life Strategies will give you a free complimentary 1-hour coaching session. And no, we're not going to try to sell you anything, okay? We're here to help. We know job seekers need help. We want to help. But if you can actually email us and tell us the name of the song and the pop duo, we will definitely give you a 1-hour coaching session to talk about whatever you want to talk about with me or one of the Ascend coaches. So, hey, Don Strankowski just checking in with you today, and I hope you're doing well. And as always, my phone line's always open for you. My email is always open. You let me know how you're doing, and if there's anything we can ever help you with, okay? All right, team. Until next time, take care. Best of luck.